Welcome back to Charisco Crypto. Guys, good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Let's discuss. Let's discuss Bitcoin. Let's discuss crypto. So let's discuss about everything else that is happening in the world of crypto. So let's talk about crypto, guys. You are all welcome. You are all welcome. You are all welcome. So, guys, for sure. So the market we're having a pullback right now. So Bitcoin, so deep down below, slightly below, 113,000 dollars. Let me refresh this. Look, CMC has been going crazy these days. So, guys, Bitcoin, it's like the market is slightly down today, but which is normal. I keep saying it that, a day like this, each time the market will have a pullback, so don't be scared. What you just need to do is to make sure that, keep this year. It's very, very important. But guess what? So the Bitcoin and crypto race is on. The big boys keep accumulating, but guess what? The market is down to the people like BlackRock, so they decide to take profit. So Axe Invest, they decide to take profit. So when you all know when those big boys are taking profit, and so the fear and greediness keep increasing. As you can see, so we just dip slightly below 60 once again. So the fear and greediness is now between about 53, almost below 50. So we show that more people are going extremely fearful once again. So, but don't be scared. So we still have some positive news in the market. First, I want you guys to see this. So Axe Invest, which is a 21 share. So they sold at least about, as you guys are seeing here, 559,000, no, 559 Bitcoin, so not up to 1,000. So 559 point, which is a point 85 Bitcoin, which is about $64.4 million. So you guys know, so each time the way decide to sell, they sell in the open market. And guess what? About just in the past 1 hour, we have over about $104 million liquidation, which is why I keep saying don't trade leverage. So a day like this, we have so much amount of money that is already gone, that is not coming back again. So which is using leverage is still not one of the best way to trade. I keep saying it every single day. So don't trade with leverage because it's one of the way to easily lose your money. So people like Cathy Wood decide to take profit, not just Cathy Wood, which also take us here. I want you guys to see this. So BlackRock sell another about 490 Bitcoin. So as you guys can see here, which is Cathy Wood say about as you guys can see here, say about almost about half no, which is almost about half a thousand Bitcoin, slightly more than half a thousand Bitcoin, which is about 559 Bitcoin, followed by BlackRock as well. So BlackRock selling because even if when most people decide to sell their Bitcoin, BlackRock don't usually sell his Bitcoin. So guess what? So a lot of people being panic once again. Bitcoin dip down below 130,000, $140,000. Right, because right now Bitcoin is trading around the $130,675. More people be fearful once again. But guess what? So is the dip over, which I know is most of the is the question which many people are asking right now. So the dip, is it over? So which is why we'll be looking into the chart right now. So I'll be showing you guys some of the things that is happening around the market. So you guys should decide. Whoa, it's like my inner is killing it once again. Man. So guys, it's circles, man. I'm coming. Okay. Can you guys hear me right now? Okay, good. So guys, let's dive in. So BlackRock decide to take profit. So, which is, a lot of people being scared, so we'll be looking into most of the data, what is happening in the market. So, for you guys to decide. So, if the dip is over or the dip is not over yet. But even if the dip is not over, don't be scared. So, a day like this, take it as an opportunity. So, take it as an opportunity. Take the dips as gifts. So, BlackRock selling about 68 million dollars worth of Bitcoin. To me, it means nothing, but so that's because each time he want to buy, sometimes he add $1 billion worth of Bitcoin. So at least taking profit sometimes is important. I say that as well. So and guess what? You guys know when we enter August, I said August, it's not usually a good month for Bitcoin and crypto. So But August has been performing good over the past few days. Now we are having a slightly pullback. You don't have to be scared. So don't be scared that so the market is being down. It's just a normal day in the world of crypto. Bitcoin and crypto is always volatile. I keep saying it, so the crypto market is always volatile, which is why there is opportunity. If there is no risk, there will be opportunity. For sure, we will always have a pullback sometimes. So embrace it. This year, dollar cost average and take profit when you're in profit. It's very, very important to take profit. That's because Bitcoin, the market is already way too up. I keep saying it, so we went from $16,000, so 2022 to $124,500 just last week here. That does not mean, so most of the data are still showing that sure Bitcoin is still strong, so at least 140,000, $150,000 is still in play this cycle. So the art season is still not in play yet. So most of the data are still saying that yes, the art season is still warming up. So and the chart is still showing bullish. So in order for the art season to occur, in order for this altcoin to pop, for sure, most of Bitcoin need to pull back. So Bitcoin need to pull back. So Ethereum is being down. So from Ethereum is being down from about almost about $4,800 last week to $4,180 right now. So BlackRock also decided to sell some of its Ethereum holding, 19,504.95 ETH. What about $82 million? That is huge. That is slightly huge. So BlackRock taking profit, so most people are a bit scared, which is normal, So I think a day like this, it's an opportunity for us to accumulate more Bitcoin and Ethereum. So which is what we have been waiting for. Each time the market dip down, embrace it and keep buying, keep taking profit. Take profit if you're in profit, but accumulate if you want to hold for a long term. I keep saying it. So the data are still saying that yeah, the market is still holding strong, so don't be scared. For sure, Bitcoin and crypto is here to stay. So guys, let's see what next. So which take us here? Those are some positive news which we have in the market. So despite that, some people are taking profit. Guess what? Some of the institutions are still buying. Some of those big companies are still buying. Like 5 billion Cardone Capital just acquire another 130 Bitcoin. So just like today, you guys can see BlackRock sold about 490 Bitcoin, and when Cathy Wood also sell about 559 Bitcoin. But guess what? So you guys can see here, which is a Cardone Capital decide to add at least 130 Bitcoin. Those are some positive news in this space. So some people are selling, some people are taking profit. Yeah, which is normal. For sure, James Swine, one of the biggest leverage trader, he said that the art season is warming up, which I think the same. For sure, if history is on our side, so for the art season to occur, for those your altcoin to pop, for you to wake up a day, you find out that most of your altcoins are up 20, 30, 40% a day. For sure, Bitcoin need to pull back. The more money need to flow from Bitcoin to those big cap. So first, I think Ethereum go first. Then, followed by Solana, BNB, and the rest. So before we end this cycle, because we are in the last phase of the cycle, if history is on our side. So most of the data are still saying that, yes, the market is still moving strong. Don't be scared, guys. Don't be scared. So keep this year and hold for a long term for sure. You will all be in profit, which is why I'm here every single day to keep letting you guys know about Bitcoin and crypto. Over the past few years, so there's no any other asset that has outperformed Bitcoin. So Bitcoin is becoming a mainstream asset, and it has become one of the best performing assets in the history of mankind. I'm not just saying it; you can check it out. So 21 million that will ever be in existence, you can't get more Bitcoin, so you can get more gold. Despite the Peter Schiff is still saying every single day that so gold is better than Bitcoin. So gold is good, but Bitcoin is the digital gold. So you can't compare Bitcoin with gold. So the mass supply of Bitcoin is 21 million that will ever be in existence. But gold don't have mass supply because in mass, you don't even know how many Bitcoin in their space. So you don't know how many Bitcoin is there. So guess what? So we already know, sorry, I take that back once again. You don't know how many gold is there. We already know Bitcoin is 21 million that will ever be in existence. So in space, we already know that, even if you go to space, it's 21 million Bitcoin for 21 million Bitcoin. If you can make a transaction there, so which I don't know. But gold, we don't know how many Bitcoin is there. So you can discover more gold. You can't discover more Bitcoin. You can confiscate gold. You can't confiscate Bitcoin. So, 21 million that will ever be existed. Which also take us here. Despite the market is down today, David Berry, so which is a Kidland, so they decide to acquire 5,744 Bitcoin today. So which is almost equivalent to what I think BlackRock sell. So BlackRock sold about, as you guys can see here, Bitcoin which BlackRock sold. BlackRock sold about 490 Bitcoin, but plus Cathy Wood. Okay, this is almost equivalent to what Cathy Wood sold. But guess what? Cathy Wood sold about 559 Bitcoin when, as you guys can see here, so David Berries decided to buy at least about 5,744 Bitcoin, which I think it will even the calculation showing here is show that so it even outperform what Cathy Wood and BlackRock sold. But it's just that so you all know, so Bitcoin keep doing his things, but each time the market is down, more people be scared, more people be thinking that Bitcoin is going to zero, which it will never happen. So one thing I'll be scared of is MicroStrategy. Guys, MicroStrategy has been over leveraging. So because they are buying, their average buy of Bitcoin is between about, which I will be showing you guys most of the data just now. So not just me, because MicroStrategy, they are making a huge plan to borrow more money again to buy more Bitcoin, which I think, for now, is becoming extremely fearful. So MicroStrategy have been, which is now rebranded to and buying. So I'm a little bit curious. So which I'll be showing you guys right now. Yeah, guys, you guys are amazing. I see the chat booming. So if you have any question, drop your question on the chat. So we do Q&A shortly. So let's discuss Bitcoin and crypto together. If you guys are big buying, if you are big DCA, let me know on the chat what you guys are buying. And so you guys should let me know, guys, what you guys are buying. If you are big DCA as well, you guys should let me know what you are big DCA on. So guys, which take us here? This text giant, which is a Google, includes stake in Bitcoin mining. So Terrawaf just increased their Bitcoin mining with about 14%. The selling, so rather you mean the selling? For sure, Bitcoin is just down with a few thousands of percent. Where people are a bit scared. So I don't understand. I don't know why people be scared that so Bitcoin is being down with it. No, this is just normal day in crypto. I keep saying it. If there is no risk, there will be opportunity. So you already know that. So it's not a financial advice for sure. Bitcoin will always have up and down. The volatility is real. Bitcoin and crypto is volatile. So if you can't hold the 5-6% dip, you will be rich. In order for you to be rich, so you have to be able to hold for a long term. There were people who was opportunity to buy Bitcoin at $1 when Bitcoin was trading just $1, but they sold their Bitcoin when Bitcoin was trading between at least $10. But guess what? Today Bitcoin is trading about $130,000. So why will you be scared that Bitcoin trading between $130,000? Unless you don't know, you don't understand what Bitcoin was built for. So what Bitcoin is here to create. So Bitcoin is everything you need. So code is in Bitcoin, stock is in Bitcoin, here SRP 500 is in Bitcoin. So everything you need is in Bitcoin. Bitcoin is so decentralized, so it's that asset that you need that it give you freedom. So which is why which is Google said just increase their Bitcoin money, which is a Taylor Wolf to about 14%. Charles will take his which take us here Ethereum as well. So Sharpleak Gaming just bought another 143,000. It's huge. So despite the market is down today, you guys can see what the big boys, the way are still doing, the institutions, they, they, they still believe so much, because why the institution are accumulate still so much Ethereum these days is because, they cannot stake Ethereum as well because the SEC chair just said that so DeFi staking is not a security, which is why I think most of these institutional investors they have been accumulating so much Ethereum, so they can stake most of those their Ethereum and earn reward. So as you guys can see, this is about more than $500 million. So about $667 million. They just, which is a sharp leak gaming, just spent to buy more ETH. So despite the market is down today, so it's so they keep using OTC. So they keep using OTC, which is why it's still not making a huge effect in the market. So they are not buying from open market. But guess what? Most of the time when they want to dump, they dump into the open market. So don't be scared, guys. This year and hope for a long term still remain the best strategy. Share be trading. I said it about a few days last week. I said the best time to this is not the best time to trade right now because I think the Wall Street are manipulating the market. Most of them are trying their possible best to push the price down so they will be able to buy a lower price. Don't forget that most of those companies they don't want to buy in a lower, they don't want to buy in a higher price. Even if people like hype liquidity, they will even try to manipulate the market as well to take the fee of the trading. They are the most revenue generating in the crypto space right now. So because we have so much people being bullish trading with a high leverage, so they will try that just 1 hour. We have just 1 hour in the past 1 hour about half about $102 million is already liquidated. Liquidation is about more than $100 million just in 1 hour. So who is making money from it? Those most of those exchangers. So they will try their possible best to push the price down, so that they can get all those fees. So which is normal to them. So don't be scared. So will Bitcoin ever trade $500,000 again? Yes. But will Bitcoin ever dip below $100,000 again? Yes, for sure. So I don't think Bitcoin will be heading on above $500,000 this cycle if history is on our side. So which is why I will still be showing you guys, people who still believe that sure, Bitcoin will be trading at least $200,000 this cycle right now. So which take us here, guys. Let's see this. Tether, which is one of the biggest stable coins platform in the crypto space. So they just hired Trump as crypto chief, which is Bohine. So Bohine to drive Tether's, which is Tether, the USD stable coins expansion, which I also think is huge. So at least so the big boys totally understand that Bitcoin and crypto is here to stay. So since President Trump decided to sign the Genius Act into law, you guys can see. So Tether have been taking a huge move, even if Cycle as well, which is a USDC, which is the company behind the USDC. They have been taking a huge move towards this crypto space, the stable coin for them to establish stable coins and crypto as well. So guys, which also take us here? Sui has been, I think this news should have been taking, Sui up huge today. Robinhood, so Robinhood just listed Sui for support trading. So tokens just it jumped up in price, but now it's been down slightly. Let's quickly look at Sui. The market is totally down today, so it's decimated. It's been dead today. So today we have blood in the market. So I still say the best strategy is to buy when there is blood in the market, despite if it is your own blood. And you guys know that. Let's quickly look at Sui. Sui, you can see it's been down in the past 24 hours, 3%. So Robinhood just listed they just listed Sui trading on a US exchange, so which is a Robinhood, please, which I also think this is huge for Sui as well. And the team have been taking a huge move as well in the crypto space. So we have some positive news in the market, but Bitcoin is just doing his things, which he know how to do better. So if the price were to go down, it will go down. So despite most of those bullish news which we have in the crypto space, but the Wall Street have been taking profit as well. I've been saying it. So for sure, so I have to let you guys know that. So the institution, most of them are taking profit, most of them are buying. So which is why the market is down today. The calculation is simple that the market is down is because we have more sellers than buyers. We have more sellers than buyers. So it's vacation period. Many people who are in profit, say they are enjoying themselves at least. They have time to sell some of their Bitcoin holding, at least to buy some mansion, to take good care of themselves, enjoy the vacation as well. So those are the things that contribute to this the downside of the market today. So which take us here, guys? Let's see this. Thailand, so launches, tourist digital pay for cryptos. So payment, so which I also take, so yeah, this is huge. So Thailand has been also taking a huge move that was Bitcoin and crypto as well. So you guys can see. So Thailand, they just launched. So tourism digital pay, at least you'll be able to spend the Bitcoin and crypto there. So if you travel there at least for vacation, which I also think is necessary as well. So you guys can see some of the bullish news which we still have in the crypto space. So yeah, I'll be saying it. Take profit if you're a profit. It's very, very important. Take profit when you are profit. So it's one of the ways to accumulate some more Bitcoin. A day like today when we deep down. So the market is still way too it's still trading above $130,000. So guys, don't be scared. Even if we dip below the $100,000, I think we have a huge support around the 110, $111,000. So don't be scared. Even if we dip below this $130,000, we have a huge support between 110, $111,000 for the market to bounce for the art season to start booming once again. So if the worst is over, so we'll be looking into that. But first, I want you guys to see this. This is what I've been so Repo SRP. So Repo CTO. So it says that a MicroStrategy would turns out well if a Bitcoin price fall. This is one thing I myself are a bit curious about. Yeah, guys, share the stream with your friends and family. Share the stream, share the stream, share the stream. If you are watching from S, you are watching from Twitch, you are watching from Kick, help me share the stream with your friends and family. Let them know about Bitcoin and crypto, guys, so we can discuss Bitcoin and crypto together. It's very, very important. Share the stream with them so we can discuss Bitcoin and crypto together. So let them know about Bitcoin and crypto. Share the stream, share the stream, share the stream, guys, so we can discuss Bitcoin and crypto. As you guys can see, every single day I'm here to let you guys know what is happening in the crypto space, so we can, so you guys can decide if you will DCA or you will decide to take profit. So Repo CTO is saying that a MicroStrategy, what they are doing, which is using so much leverage, so he don't think it will turn out good for the market if Bitcoin fall down. So that is because I also think the same. So as of today, MicroStrategy, their average Bitcoin buy is between $73,000. So we show that if Bitcoin dip below $70,000, so that means MicroStrategy they will run out of profit. So it's mostly unlikely that a MicroStrategy will sell their Bitcoin. But guess what? What if it happened? What if it happened to be that a MicroStrategy decide to sell their Bitcoin, if Bitcoin dip below $70,000? This is what Repo, which is SRP, the CTO, is saying here, that it will turn out good if a MicroStrategy decide to sell their Bitcoin, because if Bitcoin fall below if Bitcoin fall below $73,000, which is their average buy, it will look out good. So that will sound crazy. So guys, guys, share the stream with your friends and family. If you are watching from YouTube, smash the like. Make sure smash the like. Share the stream with your friends and family. So let them know about Bitcoin and crypto. So let's discuss Bitcoin and crypto together. So I've been saying this. I myself have been saying this for the past few weeks, and I was live on pub.fun with some of those guys, some of those pub fun live streamers yesterday night, 2 p.m. no 2 a.m. European time. So when we was on live stream, we were saying the same thing. Most of them was telling me that they are so curious about this micro strategy over leverage. So I've been thinking the same. So this over leverage, micro strategy over leverage. So let's say, for example, Bitcoin dipped down to $70,000, and micro strategy run out of profit. And it happened to be that, so the cartel, yeah, guys, I see the chat booming, man. So you guys are amazing. Drop your question on the chat. So for sure, we'll be doing Q&A so shortly. So if MicroStrategy run out of profit and they decide to sell their Bitcoin, so they can't get more way to borrow more money to buy more Bitcoin. So they decide to sell some of their Bitcoin. It will be one of the most crash that we have put in the crypto space. So but guess what? You don't have to be scared. It will be an opportunity for us to buy more Bitcoin. I keep saying it. Today, Bitcoin is trading between $130,431 right now. So if you ask me, so if I prefer Bitcoin to head up to $200,000, no, I prefer Bitcoin to head up to $50,000. So if you ask me if I prefer Bitcoin to dip down to $50,000 or Bitcoin to head up to $200,000, I prefer it to dip down to $50,000. It will be an opportunity for me to accumulate more Bitcoin. So because so it's been one of the best opportunity to accumulate more Bitcoin for a long time, because I don't want the institution, the Wall Street, which they are buying right now. I don't want them to buy them up before, because we don't have so much Bitcoin out there. Guys, how are you all doing? I see the chat booming, man. Good, guys. I hope you guys are good as well. So, guys, for sure, I'm coming back to the chat, so we'll be doing Q&A shortly. So, guys, you guys should let me know what you guys think about this micro strategies over leverage as well. You guys should let me know. So, as you guys can see here, so October could be, it makes or it breaks a month for repo. So according to Lipo's lawyer, he said that the ETF and back license is coming for SRP. So the decision will be made in October, which is just next 2 months. So you guys should let me know if you are a fan of SRP. So what they are saying here is that so the repo, the SRP. So the repo team, they are saying that so the SRP's ETF is on the way. So which I also think so for sure most of those crypto altcoins, their ETF is coming. Like for example, Solana, Cardano, SRP, which we are talking about right now. So SUI, most of those altcoins, so I don't think they are security, and their ETF is coming. So that ETF, it will allow institutional investors to put more money in SRP and Solana and so Solana and the rest. So it's just one of those altcoins for the ETF to get approved. Boom. Guess what? So let's say, for example, this SRP, if the ETF gets approved in October, so those other altcoins like Solana, SUI, Cardano, which is ADA, most of them, their ETF will follow as well. So guys, smash the like, and the subscribe button, share the stream with your friends and family. Let them know about Bitcoin and crypto. So let's discuss. Let's discuss, guys. So guys, which take us here? This is also huge for Tron coin. MetaMask will add a support for Tron network. They already had support for Solana. So Solana, so that was about last month, or it's going to 2 months right now, when MetaMask has the support for Solana was again. So there was a time when they had support for Solana. I don't know why they decided to remove it. So I remember when I was using okay. So then we use okay, we was not able to use the Phantom. We were using Phantom wallet to trade on Opus. I thought it was MetaMask. So What happened now is that so MetaMask they will be adding a support for Tron network, so which will be able to use Tron network through MetaMask as well, which is a decentralized wallet. But MetaMask is been going. There was a time which they wanted to ban some countries, which does not make sense as a decentralized wallet. So guys, you guys can see we have some positive news in the market, but the market is being down today. So the worst may not be over yet. So we may still have some pullback to at least between about $112,000, 111,110,000. If we break that between $120,000 support, so I don't know if I can bring out the chart right now. Let me see. So this, which is Bitcoin. Okay, sometimes it go crazy. CMC, coin market cap. Sometimes it take the this thing away, which is trading view. So sometimes it go crazy. So guys, guess what? The market is on red today. We have a pullback, which I think don't be scared. It's just a normal day in the world of crypto. So which take us here? Let's do what next. So guys, Tony Scalamucci, they just added his, they added some Bitcoin a few days ago. But guess what? This hedge fund manager, which is Anthony Scalamucci, he said he still believes Bitcoin will be heading up to $200,000 at the end of this year. So to me, I still think, so $150,000 is possible this cycle if it is on our side. But I have to still show you guys this that so if he play out good, that's because so 140,000, $150,000 is just my own view in the market, so which I still think is possible. But a lot of people still believe that for sure Bitcoin will be heading up to $200,000. This is from Anthony Scalamucci. So not just him, so many others still believe that. So people like Plan B, they still believe at least Bitcoin should be heading up to $500,000. This cycle, which I don't think is possible. So if it's treats on our side, we are in the parabolic phase, the last phase of the cycle, which is banana zone. So yes, we will always have a pullback. So if we don't have a pullback, so we always have a pullback for Bitcoin, to go up higher than the previous all-time high. Yeah, evening guys, how are you all doing? I hope you guys are good. So let's do Q&A. Let's do Q&A. We'll be doing Q&A shortly. Let's do Q&A. So guys, every single day I'm here when I do live stream about Bitcoin and crypto. So when we discuss Bitcoin and crypto. So Bitcoin and crypto is here to stay. Don't be scared. Each time we deep down, a day like today when we have red candle. So don't be scared. This year, dollar cost average, add some Bitcoin to your portfolio. I keep saying it. So take profit is very, very important. Take profit when you are in profit so that you'll be able to buy back. So the market is down today because the big boys, the big players, they are taking profit. People like, 21 share, which is a Cathy Wolf, they decide to take profit. BlackRock decide to take profit each time they buy. I still show you guys those data that they are buying. But a day like today, they decide to take profit. So as you guys can see, BlackRock also took profit in Ethereum, about $82 million. So which also take us, here. Some of them are buying as well, like 21's, like Cardone Capital also decide to buy some Bitcoin. So not just Cardone Capital, you guys can see here, Davis Bailey decide also to add the 5,744 Bitcoin. So the most of the institutions investors are buying. Some of them are taking profit as well because they are in a huge profit. Imagine buying Bitcoin around $20,000, but today Bitcoin is above $130,000. It's still a good time to take profit, which is what most of these institutional investors are doing. Guys, if you are watching the stream from, you are watching from Kick, you are watching from Twitch, you are watching from, yes, aka Twitter, share the stream with your friends and family. Let them know about Bitcoin and crypto. So as you guys can see, every single day I'm here, discussing Bitcoin and crypto with you guys. So, we can know what is happening in the market. So guys, let's do Q&A. Let's do Q&A. So guys, if you are big buying, let me know what you are buying. So my this year portfolio, as you guys know, so I say why I haven't still buy yet because I still believe the market will dip down. So if you are a bit scared today, you don't need to be scared because I've been telling you guys almost every single day for sure we will have a pullback, a good pullback. So for you to buy more if you want to, but if you want to this year and go for a long term, today a day like today is still a good time to buy. But do I still think that the market will dip more than this? Yeah, it will happen. It will happen. Bitcoin will dip below $100,000 once again. So will it happen tomorrow? No. So will the market ever head up to at least $500,000 again? Yeah, it will happen. Next cycle is possible for Bitcoin to head from at least minimum between $500,000 to $1,000,000 per coin. So all you just need to do is to hold for a long term. If you can't hold the 50% dip, you can sorry, the 20-30% dip, so you won't be able to hold the 1000% pump. Even if the 50% dip, even if the market dipped down 50%, Bitcoin trading around $130,000 today, from 130,000 to $55,000. If you can't hold, you won't be able to be, you won't be rich. That's because Bitcoin will still be going up at least 200%, even if we dip down 50%. So it's simple. All you just need to do is to learn how to hold for a long term. Take profit if you're in profit as well. People who buy Bitcoin when Bitcoin was trading, even if $1,000, if they can't hold, there won't be, there won't be profit today. Today, a lot of people be saying, "Oh, I was not opportunity to buy Bitcoin at $1. I was not opportunity to buy Bitcoin at $2." But would you have been able to hold your Bitcoin to date when Bitcoin head up to $20,000? So this is the question you need to ask yourself. I show you guys, a chart which is also the data of someone who was opportunity to buy some Bitcoin were 72 cents just a week ago. So he still hold his Bitcoin till date, but he decided to move about 10,000 Bitcoin from it, which was about $1 billion cross, to sell them, because he's taking profit so that you'll be able to buy back, if when the market dip down, and then not just buy it back, to be able to, if you want to acquire at least, a luxury house, you want to buy a yacht, please, you want to live a better life, you need to take profit to please to live a better life. Yeah, my people, how are they? I hope you guys are good, man. Hope you guys are enjoying. What are you guys doing? I greet everyone. I greet you guys too. My Sadi, Victoria, Mala Charisco. I'm here, my people. How are they? Peace be unto the house for sure. Greetings to you all. Jude, how are you guys doing, bro? Matthew, my man. I greet you, my big bro. Too funny. It's been a while for sure. It's been a while. Raven, Raven, let's see. One thing is that now the end of the year, which is just few months from now. So if history is on our side, at least the market will suppose have a pullback because after having event, we usually have 18 months. Sometimes the market usually pass the 18 months. You can't predict the future. Sometimes you usually head up to January, February before the market dip down. Sometimes the market dip down before at least before end of the year. So but so these data are still saying that the RSI. I show you guys if you have not been watching the stream, go and watch the other streams. So I showed you guys the RSI performance a few days ago when the RSI was still predicting yes, so the Bitcoin is still holding strong, the chart is still holding strong, and the bull market is not over yet. Even if the art season as well. So the art season, we have not seen art season yet, guys. Last cycle I was here, you will wake up a day 20%, like your sewing will be up 20% a day, 30-40% a day. It sounds crazy, but that is how it is. So we show, the art season is still not over yet. And I still take Ethereum will read the art season, which is why Bitcoin dominance is down. And if you look at Ethereum dominance. Ethereum dominance is still up. Let's look at Bitcoin dominance versus, yeah, Bitcoin dominance as of today is 59.1%, slightly down below 60%. So Bitcoin dominance few weeks ago it was up above 60%. Now it's down. So you can see Ethereum dominance is still holding between about 1.4% up when Bitcoin dominance is still down. So at dominance is down with about 0.5% when Ethereum dominance is still up. We still show that Ethereum is still holding strong. So Ethereum will read the art season, then the more money will flow into altcoin. So before the end of the cycle, if history is on our side. But you can't predict the future. So which is why I keep saying take profit if you are in profit. But if you are just coming into the market right now, you have $1,000 to invest. My best idea, not a financial advice, is to spread the money across the market. You can decide to be investing $10, $20 worth in a week. So when you understand how the market works, you can decide to go all in. We have fed the market. I just think it's just a normal pullback. Just a normal pullback we are having today. Just a normal pullback. I'm good, man. I'm good. Keep pushing. Hope you guys are good too. 20% dip in Bitcoin in September. So we breaks almost 40% in altcoin. I think it's possible. It's possible. But for 40, 20% dip in Bitcoin just in September, it's mostly unlikely. If you say 10%, yeah. So 20%, I don't think so. Let's see. Let's see. Let's see what the market brings. We are always here, so you guys don't have to be scared, guys. Don't be scared. Each time when they will have some dip like this, we have some pullback. Don't be scared. So which is why I'm here every single day to keep encouraging you guys to hold for a long time. You are waiting for September to buy. Okay, try to make sure you have some cash on your side. It's very, very important. Have some cash on your side so that when you have a pullback, you'll be able to buy more. You're only buying Gaspar because it will be listed in few exchange. Gaspar, it were performing good few months ago, but now it's been down slightly for a while. That is why, yeah, my buy will always happen. It will only happens in bear market. So that is why I haven't started my DCA portfolio. Yes, you guys who already know that. So the DCA portfolio, it will be an open portfolio which I will be earning at least between about $50 so that portfolio was in a week. And you guys should be see what I'm buying. So why I haven't started here because I still believe the market will dip down more. So which is why I haven't started my DC portfolio here. So I want to buy down in the bear market, buy down and buy up. So create at least about $10,000 to $20,000 portfolio. So in bear market and taking it above about $100,000 in bull market. It's simple. $1 million in Nigeria, and how will you spend it? Okay, if I have $2 million, please. $2 million, that is huge. That's a good amount of money. In Nigeria now, Nigeria, I think it's about 2.5 billion naira. 2.5 or 3 billion naira. That's about 3 billion naira. So $2 million is about 3 billion naira. So $2 million at least, try to make sure you have acquire some with $1 million, invest $1 million. Just like as you are saying, Selike, please invest $1 million in real estate. Invest $1 million in real estate, and half a million, another half a $1 million in some companies. So keep $100, $100,000. No, invest $1 million in real estate. At least with half a $1 million to live a better life, and the other half a $1 million and keep it for yourself for beer market. to be able to buy more Bitcoin, buy Ethereum, buy Solana, buy Sowing, So in bear market, you'll be able to accumulate more. So it will take you away, in bull market, $500,000, as you are saying, you will just $500,000, you can turn it to like about, 10 to $20 million in bear market if you spread it in bear market. Okay, good for you. So if you have to do a lot of good charities, yeah, charity is good, but at least investing in yourself is also good. So invest in yourself, invest so that when so that when you are down, you will be able to, look back to your investment as well. It's very, very important. So guys, the market is down today. We're having a pullback. The market is totally decimated today. But I'm here to let you guys know, don't be scared. Don't be scared. So, if you want to hold for a long term, don't be scared this year and hold. But if you want to buy, the dip, make sure you have some cash on your side, which is why our DCA portfolio, my DCA portfolio, is still on its way. I haven't started buying yet. So, but guess what? If the market go up higher from here, I will take profit from the one which I already holding. But if we dip down, I will be buying down. So it's very, very important. Don't be scared. I still think, the art season is still in play, and the bull market is not over yet. So if you are in my thoughts, so if you are thinking if the worst is over, so we may dip down slightly to about a 100. We have a huge support around the 111,500 to $112,000. So don't be scared. Bitcoin and crypto is here to stay. Don't forget, you guys are smart and intelligent. With Bitcoin and crypto, we will all achieve a financial freedom together. Guys, see you all tomorrow, guys. Charisco is out. Let's quickly look at this chart here, man. Let's look at Bitcoin chart before we go. So you guys can see, so we have we have a support here. Let me see. Let me bring out here. Second, guys. Yeah, we have a support here. You guys can see we have a huge support here around the $111,900. As well, you guys can see when we push there. So May, when you head over there, which was in May, so we dip down from there, as you guys can see. So we dip down from there. So guess what? This was this thing again, which was July. We kick off once again. So then, you guys can see August, we dip down there. So we was having a huge support there. Then we head up to this $124,400 for $500. So now the market is down slightly. So even if we dip back down there, so so we have a huge support around here. So even if we can't hold this if we can't hold this $130,400 here, so we have a huge support here. So don't be scared. So I'll see you all tomorrow from 6 p.m. Central European time going. So Bitcoin and crypto is here to stay. For sure, with Bitcoin and crypto, we will all achieve a financial freedom together. Not just a financial freedom, a wife-changing wealth, guys. A wife-changing wealth. That is, as one of my good friends said, he said a wife-changing wealth we will all achieve together. Don't forget, Bitcoin is just 21 million that will ever be in existence. You can't get more of it. You can get more gold. You can get more fiat, which is the government money, which they keep printing every single day. But you can't get more Bitcoin. So 21 million forever. So it's a time for you to accumulate as much as you can today. Before the Wall Street, people like BlackRock, which they're already holding a huge amount of it, holding about 70, BlackRock is holding about $77 billion worth of Bitcoin today. MicroStrategy is holding about 76 billion of it. That is crazy. So guys, Bitcoin and crypto is here to stay. See you all tomorrow, guys. No, BlackRock is about $87 billion today. So when a MicroStrategy is about BlackRock is about 87 billion, when a MicroStrategy is about 77 billion. You guys can see. So guys, there's just about $10 billion difference between BlackRock and MicroStrategy. So guys, you guys are smart and intelligent, man. Once again, Charisco is. I'll see you all tomorrow, guys. Share this room with your friends and family. Don't forget that.